This is my 49th summer in Lakeside. I'm a fourth generation Lakesider, although I was born in Michigan, so that probably makes me a fourth generation once removed. My children, like Jeff's children, are fifth generation here. They work in Lakeside, running everything from gates to driving the shuttle to working sound and lights in South Auditorium. My mother, many of you know, Chorale Murray, who was raised in Lakeside and drives the historic shuttle tours. I even have a stepfather up here directing this choir. And my grandfather designed the original sound system that was in this auditorium many years ago. If any of you were here and remember the old pulley and gondola system that was here before this wonderful system. And way back when, this choir was directed by my great-grandfather in 1918, although most of these people were not in that choir. So I'm about the only one in my family that hasn't made a significant impact in this community, unless you count the great shipwreck of '76. It was a fine August day, not unlike today. The weather was beautiful, as it always is in Lakeside, unless you look to the northeast, where a storm was brewing just behind Kelly's Island. Now, those of you that have spent some summers here know about our NorEasters, our wonderful, tremendous, strong, and quick to become violent storms. The folks down at the dock were securing the boats. People like Ed and Lane probably were being good Chautauquans and trustees of our craft and putting our boats away when Jim McConaughey and I showed up at age 16 and said, "There's a storm coming. It's time to go to sea." You see, our idea was if we could make it to Kelly's Island before the storm really hit Kelly's, then we could turn around and ride the front end of those 60-mile-an-hour winds all the way back to Lakeside, and perhaps be the first 16-year-olds to ever water ski behind a Hobie cat. Now, I won't tell you the whole story about the shipwreck, but I will tell you three things. Number one, we did become those men. Number two, sometimes you have to tread water for 6 hours before a salvage boat will come get you. And number three, the Coast Guard does know who your father is. So, while I wish you fantastic weather while you're here, I also wish you one great Lakeside NorEaster. We're going to do a little song right now by Jimmy Buffett, but we've changed the words to fit our Northeaster storms here in Lakeside. Oh, I don't know.
Cold and the sky grew dark. Run for the cottage cutting through the park. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go when the nor'easter blows. I don't wanna land on the Marblehead ferry. Don't wanna land on the dairy dock. I don't wanna land on the Marblehead ferry. Don't wanna land on the dairy dock. Pick up supplies from Ray's Erie Market. Keep the gates open, don't let them lock. Don't want to land on Poplar or Elm Street, Sycamore, Walnut, or even Plum. I need to pick up my meat from shopping. Just send the shuttle to the auditorium. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go when the nor'easter blows. I don't want to land on a Hoover mover at 8:15 when the show begins. Don't want to land on the Elvis imposter, the Chinese jugglers, or Korean twins. Don't want to land at Catawba Island or with the kids out at Woodson Bay. I just want to sit by the hotel